Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So first video of the new year, happy new year and all that jazz. But today's video is super exciting. I mean, it's very important and it is the first video back to 2021, so I knew that I wanted it to be a topic that is actually going to help and stick with you for the remainder of this year, okay? And you know, just in life, honey. But let's just get straight into this. As lots of you know, on this channel I have one friend, okay? And I'm talking about an actual friend, okay? I have one, and she lives in Brazil. She actually, I don't know if any of you guys will be interested, but she does have like an Instagram where she talks about like her and her son, so it's like for like mums and stuff. I'll put her Instagram in the description box if anybody's interested. So yeah, but anyway, so she is my friend, okay? She's my friend, and besides her I don't have anybody else that I would actually call my friend. I used to have one, and long story short, it didn't work out, and this is the reason why. So what happens is when you start changing as a person, when you what it was for me was when I started changing, like I've always obviously evolved as a person, but when I really started consciously changing qualities, things that were not qualities in me before, that I turned into a quality, or improving myself, you know, trying to be more well articulated, dressing better, looking better, dating better men as well. Everything is better. You see the pattern here with everything that I'm saying? Everything is thriving. Everything is me becoming the best version of myself that I can, and also only keeping people around me who are the best versions of themselves, okay? So that goes for the guys that you're dating as well. Now the friend that I had just could not hack this, and what ended up happening is that snide comments were being made, and you know, because I didn't want to go to certain places. I'll give you an example. Soho, I don't do Soho. I really do not do Soho anymore. Like a one-off maybe, but that's not somewhere that I like to go, okay? And he was always in Soho. We're going to like GAY, we're doing this, that and the other, and I'm just not feeling that, okay? I want to go somewhere nice with a cloakroom, you know, somewhere where, you know, it's £20 plus for drinks. That's where I want to go. And I don't want to go to some old riffraff place, you know, looks like a basement, and people can wear trainers, they can just wear whatever they want to wear. I'm not going there, okay? And then obviously I started dating different men, so I was benefiting from my dating experiences with money, with, you know, memorable experiences, and going to quality places, and my eyes were opening up so to a nicer life, you know, to nicer things, fine dining, la la. So naturally me and my friend just were not in the same, we weren't at the same place anymore, okay? This is turning into a story time. It's not supposed to be, but that's okay. I think it will help. It's like my scenario times, I guess. So I think it will help you to understand, you know, the meaning of this video or whatever. So, and if this resonates with you, then it's definitely for you. So at that point, my friend was doing the same things, you know, that we've been doing before. He was doing the same things. He was dressing the same way, dating the same types of people, and so we were in different places totally. Then the snide comments came. So when I didn't want to go to certain places, it was, oh, you think you're too good to go there, oh da da da, oh you're bougie, oh you're this, oh you're that, and it turned into that type of thing. So for me, that was the, you know, that was the point where I came to a crossroads, and I decided that, look, I'm not going to be out with my friend and be you know, have him make snide comments, and I started to distance myself from him, and now we don't speak. Okay, we do not speak at all. And to be honest, this way is better, and I know that this is what is happening to a lot of you as well. You are thriving, you're elevating, you're changing, and your friends won't necessarily be changing with you, and most of the time they actually are not. So what ends up having to happen is a divide and a separation and a distancing, because otherwise, when you're both hanging out and when you're both around each other, you're both feeling bad, because you're feeling bad because you're over here really, and this person is still down there doing the same things, la 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 la, basically pulling you back, and they feel like you think you're up here and that you think that they're less than you. So you both feel a negative feeling when you're around each other anyway. So in my mind, the best way to combat that is actually to distance yourself from that person, or even just speak to them a lot less, so that you are around that bad energy a lot less. Lots of you on this channel are elevating with your style, with your dress sense, with your makeup, with your hair, with your relationships, with your dating experiences. You're having sugar daddies now. Before you didn't look like you could have one, and now you have 5. So clearly you are doing something that is working for you, and why should you stop doing that because your friend doesn't like it? My worry and my concern is this, is that you are going to continue to hang around with that person, and you're going to be what they want you to be when you're with them, and it's going to stick with you, and you're going to regress, and you're going to start going back to how you used to be. Because I would find that with me, when I was hanging around with that friend again, my you know, my diction would start, you know, falling all over the place, and things would just start reverting, only when I was with them. But I don't want that to stick, so I want to be the me who I want to be, and you should want and you should be the you who you want to be, and nobody should stop you from that. If they really are a best friend, or if it's a family member who's close to you, if it's somebody who truly genuinely cares about you, they will love you and care about you enough to stop holding you back. They wouldn't be making snide comments just because you are becoming the best version of yourself that you can be, and they would not want to rub their jealousy in your face. And when somebody's doing those things, it's not that they maybe don't care about you, but at that time their jealousy is taking over. So at the end of the day, it's a negative situation. My video that I did a couple of years ago was called "You Can't Take Everybody With You," and I did that on New Year's Eve a couple of years ago, and that video still stands today. I'm going to link it here in the cards if you're on a laptop, and in the description bar if you're like on a if you're on your phone. In that video, I spoke about the fact that not everybody's going to go at the same pace as you, and you can't make them. If they're not ready to glow up with you, then you're going to have to glow up by yourself, or you're going to be glown up and they're not. And there's a discord, okay? There's a huge discord, and there is a divide when somebody is becoming the best version of themselves and somebody is limiting themselves. There's a huge divide, and there is absolutely no correlation. So in essence, I would say that if you're dealing with any type of friendship that you really care about, and they are actively being jealous towards you, actively saying things out of spite, actively showing their jealousy towards you, I would just distance myself. And the way to actually do it, if you want to distance yourself without actually having to say anything to them, then just when they do something stupid or when they say something that you don't like, just start looking around and start ignoring them, or go on your phone or something, and they know what they've said. They know what they've said, they know what they're doing, and hopefully they will understand that you don't care about it, and then maybe they'll stop. Another thing that you could do is just pull them to the side and say, look, at the moment you are saying this, that and that, and I don't like it, so I need you to stop. If it's a family member, and obviously you can't always get away from your family members, again, pull them to the side and say, look, stop doing that, I don't like it, it's getting on my nerves, and they need to stop. And that's literally it. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that you're not going to suddenly crumble to 1,000 pieces if you don't have that friend anymore. You're actually going to be fine. I have, like I said, one friend. She lives all the way in Brazil. I don't even get to see her, and that's a friendship that I'm fine with. Okay, that's one that I can tolerate. That's a friendship that I actually enjoy. It's a friendship that doesn't hold me back in any way, shape or form. There's no jealousy from either side, and it's a good friendship. And if you cannot say that about yours, then start doing some thinking and maybe pull that friend to the side, or just start distancing yourself from them. And at the end of the day, you must understand that when you are getting more attention from men, when you are going on more dates, when you are dating men who have money, who are successful, who are the men that all women really wish they were dating, then wouldn't there be jealousy? Like, wouldn't there? If you were them and it was the other way around and the tables were turned, wouldn't you feel jealous toward them? Maybe you just need to have that word with them and pull them to the side so they can understand what they're doing. Maybe they will continue to feel that way until they start making the same changes to themselves and their lives that you have made to yours. But that's their decision to make, you know? So yeah, some thinking, I guess, for you to do with your friendships and your family members who are just saying snide, backhanded comments, and you're sick and tired of it, but at the same time you're not going backwards, and all you want to do is keep on thriving and keep on, you know, improving your looks, improving your lifestyle, and nothing's going to stop you, basically. So I hope that you ladies enjoyed this video, but more importantly, I hope that you found it helpful. And yeah, subscribe if you're new and you like this content. See you ladies in my next video.